Okay, so now we're gonna continue with this question, and now we just have a different question, but we are still using the same table on top. Okay, so let's read the question. The minimum temperature recorded in Earth was 60.26 Fahrenheit, less than the lowest temperature recorded in Quebec in 1923. What was the lowest temperature on the Earth? And we're gonna identify our important information, and I'm gonna say the minimum temperature recorded in the Earth was, so the minimum temperature was 62, less than the lowest temperature in 1923. This is going to be important. I'm going to put the number. Then the question is, what was the lowest temperature on the Earth? So basically, they are describing what happened to the minimum temperature on the Earth compared to one of the temperatures in Quebec. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring my I did circle. I'm sorry. Let me go back to my problem solving strategy. Circle or underline or highlight is the same thing. Box, and now I'm gonna go to elaborate. And for elaborate, I'm gonna use a number line. Okay. And as we already mentioned, guys, I'm using a number line because we have positives and negatives. When we measure distance, positives and negatives, differences in temperatures, making a number line is really helpful. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to focus on 1923. This is the year that I'm going to work with. Now, on that year, they want for me to look at lowest, and I put it in red. So I'm gonna circle that right here. Okay, so now I'm gonna look at the number line, and I know I have the 0 here. From 0 towards the right should be positive, and from 0 towards the left it should be negatives. Okay, so in 1923 the temperature was negative 66, and so I'm gonna say, well, probably here, and that will be negative 66, and that will be the temperature in 1923. Okay, now what they said is that the minimum temperature recorded on Earth was 62.6, less than this. That's really low. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go with my glue, and if it's lowest, where do I go from this number? From this number towards the right, or from this number towards the left? If the number is gonna get uh, less than, it's gonna be towards the left. Great. Okay, guys, so it's gonna go in this direction. So to figure that amount, I need to go from here and then keep going towards the left. How many more degrees towards the left? 62.6. That's what the question says. And remember, so I'm gonna end up somewhere, I don't know, maybe here or even more outside of the space I have here. That's what I have the arrow just showing that it's going towards the left. And so how do I find the value where I'm gonna land? Yes, I have to put together this 66 right here and the 62.6 that I'm gonna keep going towards the left. So that will tell me in which value I'm gonna land, and that value where I land represents the temperature they are mentioning in the paragraph. So I'm gonna do this addition. On top of the 6 we can put a 0. Can you help me to add? 0 plus 6, 6. Decimal point, bring it down. 6 plus 2, 8. 6 plus 6, 12. And remember how we're going towards the left? So what do you think is going to be the sign of the value where we're going to land? Of course, it's going to be negative because we're going towards the negative side. So my answer is going to be negative 128.6, and I completed the elaborate and solve section, and I'm going to look at my answer choices, and the answer choice that has that answer is letter B. Okay guys, we completed the work. Awesome, thank you.